Greetings, everyone, and thank you again for joining us at the 7-Day Universal Candle Projects. We are so grateful that you have joined us to stop human trafficking and also to face the other issues that we're going to be facing after this. Goddess Star is a little late. She'll probably be joining us later. She is officiating at a memorial service, but she did say that she was going to try to get here. But in the meantime, we always like to cast a circle of protection around us before we begin our ceremonies. So let's go ahead and do that. All hail, our lords and ladies of the East, my brothers and sisters, my brother and patron, the sacred element of fire, of air, namaste. Divine honor, love, joy, peace, and respect to thee, my lords and ladies. We charge thee, please cause a barrier of protection through all of our walls that face your direction. From corner to corner and end to end, let peace and protection reign herein. Thank you, and so it is. All hail, our lords and ladies of the South, my brothers and sisters, my brother and patron, the sacred element of fire. Namaste. Divine honor, love, joy, peace, and respect to thee, my lords and ladies. I charge thee, please cause a barrier of protection through all of our walls that face your direction, from corner to corner and end to end. Let peace and protection reign herein. Thank you, and so it is. All hail, my lords and ladies of the West, my brothers and sisters, my sister and patron, the sacred element of water. Namaste. Divine honor, love, joy, peace, and respect to thee, my lords and ladies. I charge thee, please cause a barrier of protection through all of the walls that face your direction, from corner to corner and end to end. Let peace and protection reign herein. Thank you, and so it is. All hail, our lords and ladies of the North, my brothers and sisters, my sister and patron, the sacred element of earth. Namaste. Divine honor, love, joy, peace, and respect to thee, my lords and ladies. I charge thee, please cause a barrier of protection through all of the walls that face your direction, from corner to corner and end to end. Let peace and protection reign herein. Thank you, and so it is. And we now bring down the divine white light from the sacred source of all well-being and fill our spaces and ourselves with peace and protection always. Thank you. So once again, welcome back to the Universal 7-Day Candle Projects. As you know, we're just about at the completion of our first mission, which is to stop human trafficking. And I had posted on our Facebook page some of the progress that I felt that this work has made. You know, naturally, we don't take full responsibility for everything, but I truly believe that our combined energies truly made a huge difference in what it is we're trying to accomplish. Now, if you choose to stay with this one mission, you can do that. And if you need help, these videos will be up to help to guide you with candle making and prayer and things like that. And by all means, especially if you have a loved one who has been a victim of this, by all means, let's keep it going. In the meantime, next week we will be moving on to terrorism. But for now, let's focus on our fourth week of the Universal 7-Day Candle Projects lighting ceremony to stop human trafficking. And please, please, please visit our Facebook page as well and like the page. And I want to thank all of you for taking a stand and believing in action, in taking action to make a difference. I know that's a really big deal in our spiritual community because a lot of people, they don't like to go public with their spirituality out of fear of persecution, which in my definition is also a form of terrorism if you can't feel like you can be yourself, which is one of the reasons why I chose terrorism for our next mission. But in the meantime, no matter that the fact that you are here, that you are taking a stand, even if you don't publicly join the event because you want to stay anonymous, that's perfectly okay. All I ask is that you just please send out your energy, at least for this one last week, to stop human trafficking. No matter what your belief is, there's always something that you can do. You can chant, you can drum, you can pray, you can meditate, however you manifest things in your life, whatever your modality is, please use it to help us to fight these issues, because our energy combined equals tremendous power. And we really, 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 really can make a difference. And also, us doing this work, I believe, helps to get rid of the negative connotations that people associate with witches and priestesses and pagan priests, the pagan world in general. We are showing that we are here, we are part of this realm, and we're willing to do our part to put our energies out there to combat these issues. And to thank you for your help and courage and taking a stand. We will offer a blessing to those, if you want it, because we all have free will. If you choose to accept it, we will be offering a blessing at the end of this ceremony to just say thank you so much for helping us. And I see that Star is about to sign in. So we're going to wait
Hi.
a few more minutes. There she is.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I ran behind time. I'm so sorry.
That's quite okay. I've been just sitting here rambling on, waiting for you, so it's okay. I knew that
Okay.
you'd be here. So just to catch you up so that you know where we are with this, I was just thanking everyone for taking a stand and believing in taking action to make a difference in the
Right.
world, and explaining that no matter what their belief system is, that there's always something, anything that they can do to try to help us out. Even if you have no spiritual belief at all, then you can even just be on the lookout for kids being kidnapped or anything suspicious and report it. There is always something that we can do. And I was also explaining about the blessing we will give at the end of the ceremony.
Okay. Oh, awesome. So, thank you guys again. I am so sorry for being late. I had an event that we had to do beforehand, so I'm not at home right now. So, but I wanted to join you guys. So again, in following up with Goddess Rhonda, um, this is an extremely powerful day and time to do this ceremony. It's a day of Saturn, of protection, purification, and restriction of those things that's adverse to us. We are in an hour of Venus, of creation and manifestation, as well as the nurturing and protection of the divine feminine. So that's really great to do this candle at this time.
Okay, so let's go ahead then, and let's go ahead and get started. The intentions are illumination, protection, and healing. Illuminate the whereabouts of our lost children so that they can be found. Illuminate the path so that they can find their way to freedom and safety. Illuminate the perpetrators and whatever evidence is required so that the authorities can take them off the streets. Protection for victims until they are brought to safety. Protection for those who are working to end human trafficking. Healing for the victims of human trafficking, and healing for the families who miss them so much. Healing for those who fight this issue every day and have to immerse themselves in the horrors that come with the job. My dear sister patron Earth, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive, powerful properties, gifts, blessings, and protections, and I ask that you empower all of us with your abilities of creation and manifestation as we create this ceremony to end human trafficking and manifest freedom and safety for the victims And I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candles and other tools they may be using. So it is. Thank you.
Air, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful positive properties, gifts, blessings, and protection. And I ask that you empower us with your ability to smoothly flow over, under, around, or through any obstacles and carry your energies of freedom and movement to the victims of human trafficking and manifest freedom and safety for the victims. I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it as well as their candle and other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
So mote it be. And just so that you have the air, that we send to you that energy. Fire, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive, powerful properties, gifts, blessings, and protection. And I ask that you empower us with strength and protection, as well as your ability to burn away any and all blockages to the freedom of the victims of human trafficking and manifest freedom and safety for all of them. And I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candle and other tools they may be using. So it is.
Water, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful positive properties, gifts, blessings, and protections. And I ask that you and thank you and empower us with your ability to cleanse and wash away human trafficking, to cleanse and heal the victims and manifest their freedom and safety. I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it as well as their candle and other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Now, last time, on our last few lighting sessions, Goddess Star and I shared with all of you how we did our candles. And this time, we're just going to tell you about some additional sigils and tools and energies that we've decided to use.
For those of you who have already blessed your candles and dressed them and you're ready to go, I am so happy for that. And last time I mentioned to you guys about the 7-day pull-out candle that I had, and I inscribed the justice symbol on it, which was on page 197 of Lady Rhea's Enchanted Candle book. That's an excellent sigil. But this time I decided to add the Mother Goddess Durga, which I thought would be a great sigil to use because it's so, I know that she's sometimes difficult to work with for some people, but Mother Goddess Durga is an amazing sigil to use for something like this because I think it fits. Because I was thinking for a long time and, you know, kind of long and hard, and I kept coming back to this particular sigil, which invokes the Mother Goddess Durga. And that's for protection. And she tends to be sometimes the goddess that you would use as a last resort. But I believe that in this situation, it warrants it. It has gone on, the situation of human trafficking has gone on for a long time and has hurt many innocent victims, with not many coming to their defense. So my most fervent wish is to slay the aspects of those the energies and those that are wish to have intense harm to the defenseless and constantly harming others for greed. And we know a lot of it is based on that. Greed. Mother Durga is the slayer of negative forces that bring sorrows and sufferings to humankind. Greed, avarice, hatred, spite, corruption, and violence that all must end. And those, I believe, are some of the roots of human trafficking. And that's one of the sigils that's found on page 202 in her book, and I think it'll be fantastic for you to use that. So this time I did that with this candle. I am so sorry. I thought I had it out ready and waiting for you guys. Give me one moment. I'm going to have Goddess Rhonda speak to you guys for a moment while I look for it, okay? Thank you.
Okay, so I agree completely with Goddess Star about Goddess Durga, and because she's pulled me out of quite a few snafus that were not very pleasant, and so I understand completely, and I certainly welcome her energy with our ceremony. I am also going to add the energy of the mantra to Goddess Kuan Yin. She is the protector of women and children, but she will protect all of those regardless of gender, particularly those who are victims of sexual slavery, which often comes with human trafficking. If you read her story, you will find that when she was a young girl, she was actually gang raped by soldiers and then came to a horrible end at the command of her own father. And therefore, she is extremely compassionate towards those who are suffering from the sexual victimization that often comes with human trafficking. Now, mantras are typically chanted 108 times. However, what we're going to do is we're just going to chant it 9 times. And then I'm going to expand the energy so that it's worth actually 1,008 times worth of the chant. So if you choose to engage in the energies of Kuan Yin, you can place your hands around your candle, and I will say the chant. You can say it with me if you know it, and if not, then my energy will convey effectively to your candle. So 9 times. Namo Quan Shi Yin Pusa. 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 And I expand the energy of this mantra to be worth 1,008 repetitions. And I call upon our dear sister Kuan Yin to bless these candles, our ceremony, and all of us with compassion, protection, safety, and healing energies and freedom for those who are victims of human trafficking. And I'm going to make an offering to her. Namo Quan Shi Yin Pusa. Typically, you can make rice to make an offering, but you should always make an offering. And since Goddess Star isn't at home, I will make her offering to Goddess Durga for her.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready as well, but I'd love to hear that offering as well.
Okay. And so, to our dear Goddess Durga, we will also say 9 times Om Doom Durgaye Namaha. So if you want to, and Star, do you want to lead that chant, Om Doom Durgaye Namaha, with your candle since you are doing the Durga candle?
Actually, I think you should go ahead and do that one. That would be really great. Also, one of the things with her chant, one of the things I suggest to some people, because some of what is written for her is more for slaying of your enemies, and we want to make this more where it's slaying of the aspects of all of this, all of what's been going on that causes human trafficking. So you can say it also, a prayer to her, make it maybe one line and say a fervent prayer to her and say it, repeat it 9 times as well. So you could say something to the effect of, Dear Goddess Durga Mother, I petition to you to remove human trafficking and all the things that pertain to human trafficking. End it now. And you could repeat that 9 times. But I would love to hear you say it in the true version of it.
Okay, so again, we'll make an offering. Om Durgaye Namaha. And if you like, if you choose to bring in Mother Durga's energy, by all means, place your hand around your candle. If you know the chant, you can say it. Otherwise, I will say it for you. Om Doom Durgaye Namaha. 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 And I expand the energy of this mantra to be worth 1008 repetitions and call upon our dear Mother Durga to bless us in this ceremony, to end human trafficking, to stop what is going on, to slay the energies that perpetuate these horrors. And we have full faith in you because we know that you are the unbeatable sword and that you will come to their rescue. And for this, we are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. So mote it be. That is so true and that is so fervent. Thank you.
Thank
As
you.
I'm holding my candle, I would like to say, and if you guys can as well, you may hold your candle with both hands, and you're blessing your candle. I was lucky today to have two wonderful goddesses here with me, Goddess Diana and Goddess Hectuba, and they joined me here to carve their candle and follow through and bless their candle today, to join all our energies together. So I'm going to say it right now as I hold my candle. I bless and consecrate thee as a magical tool to be used as a candle of enlightenment, to become the lance of sovereignty, the womb of the earth mother, to be the shield and protector of many, that thou shalt ever serve me and all those who have joined us here today in truth, power, and wisdom. So mote it be. And this goes out to all of you who are with us, who've been lighting your candles. We wish this all to be a tool of empowerment and protection for those out there to end human trafficking now. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Please hear us, our divine Mother Goddess, our divine Father God, our divine Sister Moon, our divine Brother Sun, our divine Sister Venus. Please hear us and help us. Illuminate the whereabouts of our lost children so that they can be found. Illuminate their path so that they can find their way back to freedom and safety. Illuminate the perpetrators and whatever evidence is required so that the authorities can finally get them all off of the streets.
We ask for grant protection for the victims until they are brought to safety. Grant protection for those who are working to end human trafficking. Grant healing for the victims of human trafficking. Grant healing for the families who miss them. Grant healing for those who fight this issue every day and immerse themselves in the horrors that come with this job. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And just so you guys know, this is the Durga Mother sigil that I drew carved on the candle, and I fed it with. I additionally fed it with, because I was putting it more towards Goddess Mother Durga. I fed it with dragon's blood and red cayenne pepper in the bottom, as well as the honey. So, as well as the additional things that I told you guys about before in the last video, I wanted you guys to know that for Mother Goddess Durga, I added these other things as well, which was additionally the dragon's blood and the red cayenne pepper to the feeding. And we ask all her energies into this candle.
So it is.
So it is.
You ready to light our candle?
Yes. Wow, having lighting trouble. Hold on. I should do like
It's
you and
okay.
right? Every time I think I got it. It was so well the last time, right? Oh, actually,
That's okay.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Awesomeness. You know,
Excellent.
I don't know how many people are watching us right now, but I just feel so much energy coming, and I just love it. I just love that we have joined our energies, and it's so strong and powerful that it's almost overwhelming. It's so strong in here. And
Yes.
I am just so appreciative. And we thank you again for your strength and convictions and offer blessings to those who want it. Again, free will, free will, free will. If
Yes.
you choose to accept these blessings, by all means do, but if not, it's perfectly okay. So, for those of you who wish to accept these blessings, I unhook and release you from all of the cords and adverse energies that keep you from the prosperity, good health, and power that is your birthright, and send it all into the light to be healed and resolved as we are all healed from them. And I restore your divine peace, strength, good health, prosperity, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. I make an offering to the divine universal life forces to look upon and bless the participants of this ceremony who welcome your energy and blessings. I also make an offering to the gatekeepers of prosperity, of good health, of power, and ask you to please open the gates open the doors to these gates. So for those who choose to honor and accept the safe and continuous flow, and for this I make the infinity symbol, the safe and continuous flow of prosperity in real money, either physically or electronically, as well as the power we need to complete all of our missions effectively, successfully, and safely. The safe and continuous flow of healthy energy to heal all that ails them and restore them to good health. I assign an etheric ankh over all of the participants who want it to constantly heal them through the ethers. And I call upon the divine energy of our brother and patron Saturn on this your day, representing the sacred element of Earth, to restrict the adverse energies affecting them and restore positive and the fruitful lives that is their birthright. Please accept my divine gratitude and blessings in return. Thank you. Namaste. So it is.
Thank you. So mote it be. That is so beautifully said. And I want to add just additionally, really quickly, please learn to be able to receive all that she has offered you here. All the wise words, all the wise thoughts, all the wise blessings that Goddess Rhonda has offered. If you learn to at least accept it, then you'll be able to receive it. Because a lot of us do not know how to accept things that are given to them. So it tends to go right back out. That money comes in and it goes right back out to pay the bills. It covers everything, but it doesn't stay. It does not, what you call, expand and do better for you because it's so busy going out the other end. So if you learn to accept it, it will stay with you. And we want to thank Goddess Rhonda for that and offering all these blessings for it. So mote it be.
Well, thank you, Goddess Star. And your energy is also extremely powerful, and I so appreciate you partnering with me and with all of us. It's just, you're really very powerful and very strong, and I hope you realize that, because I can feel your energy through the ethers,
So
through
much.
this computer
Yeah.
screen.
I think I feel all of our energies here today, and it's expanded because we have
Yeah.
other people here with us that wants to do this as well. And I just have to say I appreciate all of you that are doing this so much. Combining unified energies just does so much.
It
We wish
does.
that.
It
That's so.
does. And it takes away the feeling, sometimes we feel helpless to
Yes.
change things and to stop things, and you are not helpless. That is the last thing that you are. So we
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us in our first mission and invite you to please return for our next missions. We will be here live each week to send out our energies to counter the negative energies of those issues that impact our lives so deeply. And next week, we will begin our campaign against terrorism. So please, if you haven't visited our new Facebook page. You can search under Universal 7-Day Candle Projects. Please like our page. We'll also have lots of information. We'll be sharing spells with you and keep you up to date on our progress. And as always, I thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and close out the circle. Hail
Yes.
and farewell to the divine elements, our lords and ladies who have assisted us in this ceremony. We are so grateful to you, and we thankfully and gratefully return your energy back to Source. Mary Part. And again, thank you so much, everyone. Please join us here again next week as we pick up the sword against terrorism. And please visit our Facebook page where we will tell you what time we'll be here and the tools that you'll need, the supplies that you'll need in advance, should you choose to do it our way. Of course, use whatever modality you would typically use because everything has to be custom to what you are doing. But if you're not sure how to do it, Goddess Star and I are here to help you, and we so welcome your assistance, and we thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Blessed be and Mary Part, everyone. Thank you.
Mary Part, thank you.